message from Ava Young.
Hi there, I'm Ava Young, CEO of the Young Foundation. I'd like to take a minute out of our usual scheduling to announce the launching of a new you, a makeover show with a difference. If you think you have what it takes to become the next big thing, apply now. The winner of the new you will get the chance to host Teen Talk, the only show hosted by teens for teens.
Welcome back to Extreme Celebrity Makeovers Gone Wrong, sponsored by the Young Foundation, because beauty is a human right.
This stinks. I can't believe you'd even dream of signing up.
Come on, I think you've always dreamed of being on TV.
Why would you think that?
Because everybody's always dreamed of being on TV, Carly. Just imagine, you could be the host of your own talk show. You could interview any celebrity you wanted.
I wanted to be famous. I don't. It wouldn't be for selling beauty products.
Amy Young can sell beauty products.
You know, Aphrodite, that face cream that sponsored the show, according to my mom, the Young Foundation owns half that company. Not to mention all the salons, hairdressers, and surgeries that are all featured on her show.
This show's going to be different. It's not about beauty, it's about substance as well. Not to mention that One and Only Two Dimensions is going to be featuring in the season finale.
Wait, what?
That's right, the One and Only Two Dimensions is going to be stopping by before flying back to Britain. But you want to try out now, huh?
No! 2D are so overrated.
Oh, I just love 2D. They're so hot. Like, Niall is absolutely gorgeous. Larry is my favorite. Do you think I need like more makeup for the audition? Like, I'm so nervous. Like, do you need any more like eye stuff or more blush?
Yes.
That's right.
I just want you to know, the only reason I'm here with you is my best friend in the whole world.
What are you talking? Keep telling yourself that, Carly. I just want you to know that when I become their best friend, I'm going to get their autograph for you. Next.
Oh, good luck. Remember to stay confident. You're going to be great.
Sugars, please stop right there before you hurt yourselves.
Oh my god, you realize I'm amazing?
Next!
Yeah, you realize I'm so amazing. You want next? We have a situation. Are you being serious? Stage 4. I know I'm amazing, you know I'm amazing. Why are you trying to get rid of me? I should be the next face of whatever this is. I am it. How do you not know this? What are you doing? I'm amazing. I'll be back. You'll see me on TV. You shall see me. I'm amazing. I'm really excited to be here, and I'm just so excited, and I just love you guys so much. My talent.
Sorry, honey.
Oh, my talent. Oh,
Excuse me?
Oh.
Sorry, honey. Everything about you is screaming no to me right now.
Oh.
Next.
Are you sure? Are you sure? You're really sure? Oh.
Depends what you're looking for, sugar.
I'm looking for the chance to be on the next big thing.
Honey, don't tell us what you think we want to hear.
We're looking for someone with a big voice and even bigger personality. Someone who's got strong opinions and isn't afraid to express them.
So tell us, honey, if there's one thing you could change about the world, what would it be?
Let me think.
Too slow, sugar. When you're hosting a talk show, you don't get thinking time. Next.
Yeah, you did, but you must not have been paying attention. This girl's the best thing to ever come your way. If you don't take her, you'll be making the worst mistake of your life.
Excuse us?
She's a little shy at first. Don't
we don't have time for this. We've got a lot of teens to see today. Next up.
Wait. What's your name, sweetie?
It's me.
Not you. You already had your chance, remember? No, I'm talking about that little cheerleader you brought with you. What's your name?
Me? Carly Plunkett.
Carly Plunkett. Well, it's a little clunky, but we can work with that. I'm Amy Young. How would you like to become the new me?
The new you? I couldn't think of anything worse.
I take it you're not a fan of mine then?
Nope, sorry. I'm just here to support my best friend in the whole world, who, by the way, is too good for your stupid show anyway.
Well, that's certainly something I've never heard before. If you don't mind my asking, why don't you like the Young Foundation?
Because the whole thing's fake. The only reason why you sponsor all those youth charities is so that you can sell beauty products to teenagers.
Is that so? Well, if you were in charge of the Young Foundation, what would you do differently?
For one thing, I tell kids who watch your show that beauty isn't everything. And I talk about issues that I cared about, not ones that made me money. And
Okay, sweetie, I think I've heard enough. You don't like my show? Great. You don't like me? Even better. You're the first person who's ever told me that, and I love it. You want to make a difference? I'm giving you a chance to make that difference. You walk away from this, and the only fake in the room will be you.
Don't do this for yourself. Two-dimensional.
fine, I'll do it.
Sweetie, I just know this is the start of something big.
So then I said, I don't care how much you pay me. I'm not working with Taylor again. Either he goes or I go. So of course he was replaced the next week.
That's just so droll.
Darling, could you shut your eyes for a moment?
Wait, what's in the pot?
This season is all about earth tones. What better way to use earth tones than with real earth?
Wow, that's the precious thing I've seen all day.
Would you mind not straightening my hair to extinction?
I apologize, Cherry.
What are you doing?
I've long drawn your hair, Cherry. It will allow your hairs to retain their natural moisture.
Excuse me? I was sent down here.
There you are. This day's enough of a nightmare already without two of the contestants going missing. Take a seat right there. Darling, can you see Angel anywhere on your way in?
Who?
Take that as a no. Okay, team. Hands and face. Staff. We're on a T-minus 30. I'm going to have to hunt down this kid myself.
Well, hi everyone, I guess. My name's Carly Plunkett.
Well, hey there, Carly. I'm so excited to meet you. My name is Petalman Rao, and before you ask, yes, I am the Petalman Rao Miss Tween America 2013.
I think it's like time to change the footbath.
Are you telling me that was enough time for the nutrients to sink in?
I thought I knew you from somewhere. You were featured in Teen Vogue Summer Footwear Special 2012, right?
The centerfold spread.
I'd recognize those feet anywhere. You the most gorgeous arches I've ever seen.
Well, being a foot model does not come easy. My training regime is pretty intense.
I know exactly what you mean. My personal trainer made me do ankle flexes for 2 hours a day to get me in shape for the Miss Tween America doll walk.
I wish I could have beautiful feet like that. Mine are so big and ugly, but I guess that's the price I have to pay for the perfect pirouette. I mean, it's not just anybody who gets singled out for special praise by the New York Times. Do you know what I mean? Oh, silly me, of course you don't. I'm Misty Rivers, by the way.
Carly Plunkett.
So, what do you do?
Nothing really.
What do you mean, nothing? You've got to do something.
I go to school. I do my homework. I practice piano sometimes.
Doll, you make my job a lot easier if you just keep your mouth shut. I've only got half an hour to get you looking presentable.
Sorry.
Lucky for you, I'm such an artist.
Mommy, you're not my agent anymore, and you can't tell me what to do. Got that?
I swear I've seen her before.
Of course you have. That's Angel Loveday. Isn't she meant to be like the richest 12-year-old in the world?
Wouldn't surprise me. Just think of all the films she's been in.
Despicable You.
The Dinner Games.
Tetris, the movie.
Okay, the base layer is complete. What do you think?
I look exactly the same.
Nonsense. Your cuticle's like 10 years younger.
I'm 13!
Hurry, another 20 minutes will get this last 3 years off.
I'm good. Thanks. In fact, I think I'm good to go on just as I am. I need a break.
Where do you think you're going? We're going live in 20 minutes. Ava, I've got another runner.
What's the matter? Already done with your makeup?
Let's just say I got bored.
Those studio lights can be very unforgiving, sweetie. You have to be very confident to walk out in them without putting your face on first.
You can call it confidence, if you like. I just couldn't sit in that chair a second longer. Miss Young?
Please, call me Ava. Sheesh, you make me sound like your mom or something.
Ava, why did you pick me? The others were all naturals at the showbiz stuff. But I'm not cut out to become a star.
Sweetie, nobody's born a star. They become one by learning how to shine. It's easier than it looks, you know. You may not have the attitude yet, but you have something much more important.
What's that?
Spirit. You have more spirit than all the rest put together. You keep your spirit and you can shine just as brightly as the rest. You may not believe it, but I get nervous for plays too. No, really, it's true. That's why I like to come here first.
What is this place?
A little collection I like to build on the side. I'm a keen archaeologist, you know.
This is all real?
As real as you or me.
Who's that?
I'm afraid I don't know any details. From the looks of her, I've always assumed she must be royalty, but the inscriptions weren't off.
What about that?
That is a 16th century mannequin. I'm pretty creepy, aren't I? Over 500 years old and still so lifelike. Back when I was made, noble women rich enough to follow fashion would have the mannequin sculpted to the shape of their bodies. I could have come from a royal palace, maybe one that queen ruled over. I find I've never told anyone that before, so don't laugh. Promise.
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 I find that if I spend enough time with them, all these portraits and artifacts, they start to tell me a story. It's like their history is soaked into them. You know, I used to love to tell stories when I was your age. Fantastic stories, full of magic and princesses and adventure. But we really shouldn't be here. My team is probably wondering where we are. We shouldn't keep them waiting any longer.
The queen was the most beautiful woman in the land, a fact that she pointed out whenever she got the chance.
I am the most beautiful woman in the land. I can't possibly leave my private quarters looking like this. You must send for the doctor at once.
As you will, milady. Doctor!
Too cold.
What is this time?
I fear it may be a matter of life or death. Just look at my face. What do you see?
The most beautiful woman in the land, milady.
Silence. I didn't send for you just so you could flatter me. That's what I pay my royal flatterers for. Just look at my skin. My porcelain white skin is coming out in nasty blotches. I can't possibly leave my private quarters looking like this.
I see. Have you experienced any other symptoms?
Yes, I come over quite nauseous every day, like clockwork, and the tiredness is more than I can handle. Some days I can barely leave my bedchambers. I can't possibly leave my private quarters looking like this.
You'll be coming over in hot flushes next, I shouldn't wonder.
What was that, handmaiden?
Oh, nothing at all, milady.
How long has this been going on for?
About 3 weeks. Have I been poisoned? If one of my chefs had given me a piece of bad meat,
Don't worry, milady. That's
Seems unlikely, but these symptoms are certainly unlike any disease I'm familiar with. I will have to consult my textbooks and some other learned men.
If you please, sir, there may be a simple explanation for this. Milady might be pregnant. It was said that the scream which issued from the queen's mouth was heard everywhere. Congratulations to you.
Get out, you impudent wretch! Get out of my sight!
Although there are other considerations, milady, your handmaiden may have made a good suggestion.
Pregnant? Me? I can't possibly be pregnant. Haven't you seen what pregnancy does for a woman's figure? No, it can't be. Please tell me I have the plague or something instead.
Perhaps this is a blessing in disguise. After all, the king must want an heir, and you're not getting any younger.
What?
Oh, nothing at all, milady. Only that a baby is a divine gift to receive.
Indeed it is. I've long waited for this day to come. Don't worry, darling. I'll see that your every whim is taken care of during the next 9 months. You won't have to lift a finger.
It didn't take long for the queen's condition to become obvious to all those who had been part of Little Kingdom. Soon, it was clear that there was more to her pregnancy than met the eye.
In my expert opinion, a bump this size usually means...
Oh, just cut to the chase. Honey there, you're having twins.
When the king first laid eyes on his 2 baby daughters, he was instantly smitten. The queen less so. She locked herself in her tower and immediately got to work restoring her former It was only at their 8th year that the twin princesses were allowed to visit their mother for the first time.
Come in.
Lady, may I present to you your daughters, Her Royal Highnesses, Princesses Callie and Mary.
Come in. No need to be shy in front of your own mother. You see, handmaiden, I knew if I waited for them to grow up a little, then they'd be perfectly nice to look at in the end. Now tell me, children, has your governess been good to you?
Yes, milady.
Please call me mother.
Yes, mother.
Come closer. I can barely see you from here. And take off that hood. What's the matter with you?
Nothing's the matter with her, mother. She was just born differently.
Can't you even speak for yourself?
Yes, mother. I can speak perfectly well.
Milady, Princess Kimmy isn't like most girls.
Some said that the queen had been cursed for vanity. Some said that she had made a deal with the devil to trade her youth for her daughters. But whatever the reason, there was something wrong with Princess Kimmy. For every year Princess Callie grew, Princess Kimmy appeared to grow 5. Already, at the age of 8, she had the face of a much older woman. And none doubted that, unless a cure for her aging could be found, Princess would die before her 15th birthday.
It's impossible that a person as beautiful as me could have produced a creature as grotesque as you. There must have been a mistake. Take it away.
Princess Kimmy was confined to one wing of the royal castle, never to be seen by the outside world for fear of bringing shame to the royal family. As far as the queen was concerned, she had only one daughter, a daughter who she treated with all the motherly love and affection she could muster.
It's not fair. My mannequin will never lose its perfect figure. My clothes look better on it than they do on me. I can feel it mocking me. Take it away. How is Princess Callie's education going?
Excellently, milady. Princess Callie has mastered Latin and Greek. Although I must admit, Princess Kimmy's education is progressing even faster. Her intellectual...
Thank you, governess. That will be all. Your governess is filling your head with all kinds of nonsense. I suggest you empty your head of all that excess knowledge as fast as possible.
Why is that, mother?
It builds up in your brain, you see, and it won't be long before it starts coming out in your face. Just look at your governess and you'll see what I mean. Governess!
Yes, milady.
Governess, how old are you?
27, milady.
27, she says. But look what a lifetime of study has done to her complexion. Her pinched face, her scurrled brow, her squinting eyes. Do you want to look old and haggard like your governess at 27?
No.
then I suggest you take every piece of advice I have to offer to you. Didn't you have somewhere to be? I suppose it falls to me to provide you with the only education you'll ever really need.
What's that?
The art of beauty. Come closer so I can examine your bone structure. Yes, very promising indeed. You know my royal court tries to dissuade me from having you. You'll destroy your royal figure, they say. I'm glad I know them. With the careful application of perfume and makeup, you may grow up to be as beautiful as me. Because every good daughter takes after their mother in every way.
Welcome to the season finale of A New You. Now please put your hands together for our ravenous host, Ava Young.
Good evening, America! You join me in my living room on a very special night. For tonight, the wait is finally over. For the past few months, I've been traveling up and down our fair land, searching for the special girl to become the face of Teen Talk. But the wait is finally over. Ladies and gentlemen, the bright young stars of tomorrow. Carmen DeWitt. Angel Loveday. Misty River. Petal Monroe. And finally, Carly Plunkett. For the next 3 weeks, these 5 girls will be living, eating, and breathing right here in my home. Tell me, Petal, how are you settling in?
Well, I just have to say, this is the most charming house I've ever laid eyes on. The bathtub in my suite is the size of a swimming pool, and the swimming pool is the size of a bathtub. The camera crew is simply the most charming I've ever had the pleasure of working with.
Well, I don't usually live with camera crew in my house, but for the next 3 weeks, they'll be joining us and capturing all the special moments we're sure to have together. But it can't be easy making the change. Misty, what are you missing most about home?
My pet swan, Tchaikovsky. He's been my inspiration, my greatest ballet teacher, and my closest friend. I did my best to try to explain to him why I had to leave for so long, but I'm scared he thinks I've abandoned him.
What a beautiful relationship you must have with him. Carmen, what drew you to be with us tonight?
You, of course. You've inspired me all through my modeling career, and it's great to finally meet you in person. But to become the next Ava Young is my greatest dream of all.
Stop it, Carmen, you're making me blush. This one can stay. Angel, were you also a fan of A New You before you joined the show?
I'm afraid I never had a chance to watch it. Maybe I would have, except my mother told me never to watch Mindless Trash.
Right! But I'm guessing you're all excited now that you have the chance to host your very own show. But it's not going to be easy. These 5 contestants will have to prove to me they have what it takes to host their own show or risk getting voted off. Carly, are you feeling nervous about the weeks ahead?
Nervous? Who wouldn't be?
Okay, that's all the time we have for questions. For the next 3 weeks, these girls will have to prove to me that they have what it takes. But remember, it is down to you, our live studio audience, to decide which of them will become the face of Teen Talk. For now, it's goodbye from us.
Goodbye. A New You is sponsored by the Young Foundation because you can't put a price on perfection.
First of all, we want to say great start. Over the last week, you made a strong first impression, right, Jessica?
Right, we were very impressed. Perhaps
perhaps even a little surprised. We didn't think you had it in you.
Audience approval ratings are looking solid.
You're playing the underdog card very well.
But we have to say we're a little worried about your personality.
Well, it's not just your personality, it's also your face. Wouldn't you agree, Abigail?
Let's just say it's a bit of both. At the moment, you're coming across as a bit, ugh. You know what I mean?
Not exactly.
I mean, you're just a bit, ugh.
A bit, ugh.
You're a whole lot of nothing is the bottom line.
Which is fine for now. Look, people are going to start forgetting who you are.
Remember, you're up against a group of established personalities. You're gonna have to work extra hard to make an impression.
As for the whole face situation, we're not saying there's anything wrong with it. We're not saying it's not pretty. It's just not
Hollywood pretty.
exactly. It's not Hollywood pretty.
So we have to think about getting you up to, well, maybe not Hollywood pretty. That's a little ambitious for you, sugar. But maybe Hollywood plain.
And then we'll think about getting you to Hollywood pretty a little further down the line, you know, if you're still around.
I mean, don't worry, it's not as hard as it seems. We've got a dedicated team of in-house cosmetic surgeons who know exactly how to turn lead to gold, if you know what I'm saying.
Don't worry, you won't feel a thing.
It'll be over before you know it.
They're professionals.
Oh, you don't have to do that for me.
No, sugar, it wouldn't be for you. It'd be for the greater good. I mean, all those poor people who have to look at your face.
Honey, right now you look like a 4. You know what I'm saying? I want to get you looking like an actor, and quickly.
I mean, it'd be a crime against humanity to let you leave this building without at least a nose job or something.
So you can turn me into another one of them. Is that it?
Sorry, honey.
You want me to be another Petal Monroe or another Angel Lumpkin, don't you? Don't you have enough of them in this show already?
Sugar, I think you got the wrong end of the stick.
Wait! I get it. You want us all to be the next Ava Youngs, don't you? So I'm not here to become the next Ava Young. I'm here to be the first Carly Plunkett. Thought you got that, Ava?
Sure, I got that.
And why are we talking about this?
Perhaps we should take a walk. Carly, I want to tell you something I've never told anyone before. The truth is, I'm getting old. There they go again. I mean, I know it's hard to believe. Look at me. I don't look a day over my official age, which is 27. But the truth is, I'm actually 54. I can't do this forever. One day I'll have to say goodbye to a new you and leave it in the hands of someone I can trust. Do you see what I'm getting at?
I'm not sure.
This isn't just about teen talk anymore, Carly. This is about the future of the Young Foundation. I need to find the next Eva Young.
You can't possibly need me.
Out of all the others, you're the only one who stayed true to yourself. But I'm afraid the public won't realize that when they get the chance to vote. That's why I decided to adjust the rules a little. There's going to be a panel of expert judges to choose one contestant to make it to the finale. That way I can be sure you'll make it through.
You shouldn't do that. That's cheating.
Sweetie, how can I cheat at a game where I make up the rules? I have a lot at stake here, Carly. My business, my career, my whole life is on the line. I can't risk anyone but you winning this competition. And you can't tell anyone about this.
The other day, when I was in this room, the strangest story popped into my head. It was while I was staring at that enormous portrait, you know, of the woman in her handmaiden. I imagined her as a beautiful and conceited queen. And the two girls in the picture next to her were her daughters, twins, but different in every way they could be. There was more, but it kind of got cut off halfway through. Wait, what's the matter?
Oh, nothing, sweetie. It's just that you remind me a lot of myself when I was your age.
How long goes that?
Let's not change the point. The truth is, I used to be exactly like you. And then somewhere along the way, I forgot how to be myself. Carly, can you promise me something?
Sure.
Don't ever forget who you are.
I won't.
king didn't give up hope that a cure might be found.
What's news from abroad?
The mighty Khan prays for you and your health. I have here the solution to all your problems. Here I present a rick of bamboo. This rick of bamboo is magic. What you must do is shake the rick of bamboo above your head while chanting happy birthday backwards for 3 days. And on the 4th day, your cures will cease.
Oh my lord, do not listen to this fool. I am traveling far and wide over the many oceans of the earth, but I have found the cure you've been looking for. Over in the west, there lives an emperor who has ruled over his people for thousands of years without ever growing old or dying. Surely, if we can figure out his secret to everlasting life, we can surely use it on your daughter.
That's all I need to hear. Fit personal ship and a crew willing to sail it. We will find the emperor.
What? You can't possibly mean that you are going to hunt for this cure yourself.
Oh, heavens no. What if that's some horrible fate out there? This country needs its king. No, doctor. You're going to lead the hunt. I need someone I trust. To bring this mission home safely. You've been my right-hand man for many years.
I'm a doctor, not an adventurer.
I need you to understand.
Preparations to depart were soon underway. It didn't take long for Callie to deliver the good news.
Guess what, Kimmy? Father thinks he's found the cure. He's preparing an expedition to sail across the ocean to the west.
Must be going to the Americas then. I heard there that the water may change backwards, but I also read that the mountains are made of silver and the cities are made of gold, so I wouldn't get too excited.
You know, Kimmy, sometimes I'm so jealous about the stuff you know. Do you really learn all of this from reading books?
I guess so. I don't have to waste my time dancing with princess and playing the harpsichord.
Believe me, it's not much of a life. I spend my day playing the part of a perfect princess while strangers stare at me. I've always wanted to escape from it all, lock myself away in a tower or something.
At least people listen to you. The only person that listens to me is that stupid mannequin.
Believe me, Kimmy, it won't be for much longer. I know this time is the time.
I wouldn't be so sure. If there was a way to persuade our father to call off the trip, I would.
You may have given up on yourself, but I haven't. I'm going to find that trip, I'm going to find that cure, and bring it right back to you.
What do you mean?
I'll stow away in our father's ship. I'll find the emperor, and I'll bring back the cure.
Why should you risk your life for mine?
Believe me, I've been wanting to escape for a while now. If I do this, we can both be free.
Fine, but we're going together.
No, Kimmy, you're way too fragile to travel in your condition.
In my condition, I won't survive to see you when you come back anyway. The only way I'm going to find the cure, the only way I'm going to survive is by finding the cure myself. The scene of the royal ship's departure was one of the liveliest in the kingdom's history. Everybody was so busy that nobody noticed the absence of the twin princesses, Callie and Kitty. But in fact, by the time the king and queen noticed, the royal ship was too far to be caught by even the speediest vessels of the king's fleet.
Out the bricks. Her Royal Majesties, on board the ship, the king and queen must be worried sick about you two. We'll have to turn around without any delay. It's too late to turn around now, sir. Our supplies won't last the return journey, especially with 2 extra mouths. Then we have no choice but to continue. Get them installed into the royal quarters. It looks like we have more important things to worry about than the princess's comfort. It looks like there's a storm front moving in fast. Where? I can't see anything. Right up there. Those look like lightning clouds to... Storm! Bring the sails in! Princesses, get below decks. It's not safe up here. The mast has been hit. We can't
only 2 can continue on. One of those contestants is chosen by our panel of expert judges. And that contestant is Angel Loveday! That leaves 4 contestants, only one of whom will continue to the finale. It's up to you, our live studio audience, to decide which of these 4 it will be. If you would like to see Carmen DeWitt continue, cheer now! If it's Misty River you'd rather let continue, cheer now! If it's Petal Monroe you wish would stay, cheer now! And finally, if it's Carlin Plunkett you're hoping will stay, cheer now! And the votes are in. And it looks like Carly Plunkett will be staying. That's all we have time for, but be sure to return for our gripping live finale. But for now, it's goodbye from us.
A New You is brought to you by the Young Foundation. Why settle for less?
Thanks, girls. Did great. I'll miss ya.
Well, I just have to say that despite the unexpected result, these last 3 weeks have been simply cray-cray. I may not have won the show, but I'd like to think I've won some very special friendships instead. Carly, I just love your confidence. And Misty, your stories of Russian ballet school are so memorable. Carmen,
Are
your
you going
beauty
to be
tips-
much longer? Because some of us are trying to think over it.
Please don't be finishing. Carmen, I just want to say how much I love your beauty tips. And Angel, the way you, just the way you, gosh darn it, Angel, I don't know where to begin with you. I love each and every one of you. You're so special to me, and I hope we can stay this close for the rest of our lives. Okay, Angel, I'm all done now. You can go back to that thinking.
Wait. I don't understand why she picked you.
Now, Carmen, we're all a little hurt by the judge's decision.
It doesn't make sense. She said she was going to put me through. She said she wanted me to win.
Yes! But why would she tell you that?
Why? Upset because she didn't tell you the same thing.
But she did.
Yes! I don't understand. I thought I was her special one. She called me her special petal.
Yes!
But why? Why did she lie to us?
For TV! Everything we do gets recorded. The whole world is out there watching us right now. They probably did this just so we'd get into a fight.
You're right, Carly. Let's stop this fighting. I can't handle all this.
There must have been a mistake. If it wouldn't lie to us like that, I think we should all come together for a group hug. Angel, did you hear me?
It's pretty hard not to hear you, Petal.
Then what are you waiting for? Group hug!
I would, but then I'd have to touch you. And as you were about to leave, I was kind of hoping never to touch you again.
You know what, Angel? I'm wondering just how you got your name. Because you're not an angel at all. You're the world's biggest... Oh yeah, and Misty, I think you're
What are you doing here? Hoping to get some alone time? Bad luck. I'm done.
Well, never mind. Fine.
Have the others gone yet?
Yep.
So it's just you and me.
Whatever happens in the final, I just want to say good luck.
Thanks. You too, I suppose.
Not that you'll need it. I'm sure you'll win. To be honest, I don't know how I made this far in the competition.
Don't count on it.
What do you mean?
Isn't it obvious? I've been trying as hard as I can to act as stuck up and spoiled as possible so I could get myself voted off this stupid show. But it would have worked if Ava hadn't given me her free pass for some reason. But tonight has to come down to an audience vote.
I don't get it. Why are you here if you don't want to win?
My agent thought this would be a good career move. I don't get to decide what happens in my life anymore.
Then why did you become an actor?
Because I like acting. I really do. When you're acting, it's like you're hiding behind a mask. But being famous is the opposite. When you're famous, everybody knows your face, and there's nowhere you can escape. It's like being trapped inside your own body. Sometimes I wish I could escape from this body and start again in a new one, but that's impossible, so I'm doing the next best thing. Making myself so unlikable that everybody stops caring about us.
You must be desperate.
I am desperate. I'm desperate for everybody to stop treating me like a princess all the time, because I'm not a princess no matter how many times Ava told me I was. What's the matter? I thought you were Ava's favorite too. Didn't you know she's a professional flyer?
No, not exactly. It's just, I thought I'd really gotten to know the real Ava Young.
When you lived in this world as long as I have, you realize that people like Ava can't be real. It's not just that they're wearing masks all the time. It's that if you try to rip the mask off, there'll be nothing there at all.
There has to be more to her than that. There has to be a reason why she's doing all of this.
Good TV? I don't know. Does it really matter that much?
I just wish there was a way that we could expose her as a fraud to the world.
Yeah, me too. Make everyone see the true Ava Young.
Maybe there is. In the finale. It's gonna be live, right?
Sure.
I've got a way. You're gonna have to help me.
I'll do whatever it takes.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the series finale of A New You. Now please, welcome to the stage the face that launched 1,000 brands, Ava Young.
Good evening, America! It sure has been a crazy 3 weeks, hasn't it? Especially for me. With all these kids banging around the house all day, sometimes I felt like a mother of 5. But at least I don't look like one. Seriously, folks, I've had a rare opportunity to witness these talented little caterpillars blossom into dazzlingly talented butterflies. You know, people rarely have a kind word to say about the youth of today, but I'd say if they're anything like these 5, the future is in safe hands. Without further ado, let me welcome to the stage, for the last time, Angel Loveday! And Carly Plunkett! And that's not all. Please let me welcome to the stage our very special guests, the sensational British boy band, 2 Dimensions! tonight, girls?
It's something very special we've been working on. A story.
A story?
Yes, a story. Full of magic and adventure. But I can't tell it alone.
I don't understand. Doesn't Angel have her own act?
We thought, as we've been working together, it was only right that we should perform together for the last time.
All right, sweeties. I'm excited. Go ahead.
Our story was inspired by this mannequin. We asked ourselves, if it could talk, what story could it tell?
Its story is about two princesses, twin sisters.
One of them lives a life of solitude, locked away in her castle, and longs to see the world beyond the castle walls.
And the other is famous and admired everywhere she goes, but wants nothing more to escape from her life.
Lights!
Where are we? I don't know, but we're lucky to have made it ashore. What about the others? I'm sure they're fine. The first thing we need to do is find civilization. Look, footprints in the sand. Good. We can ask someone for help.
Oh. Right. Excuse me, we lost our ship. Can you help us find our way back?
We can make it worth your while. We're princesses from a distant land. Our parents will reward you for treating us well. Parlez-vous français? Habla español? Please help us, we're gonna die out here! Is this the best idea?
It's either this or we stay on the beach.
Princesses followed the silent traveler through dense rainforests, across mountains, and over raging rivers. In time, they came to a huge strong city cut into the side of the mountain. Although the princesses had seen or heard of many dazzling cities in their homeland, they had never seen anything that matched this city.
Puny mortals, what brings you to the Spring Temple?
Who does this guy think he is? Doesn't he know who we are? Kimmy, I might not have done much traveling, but I've read tales of strangers and kingdoms far larger than ours. Show him some respect.
I'm waiting.
Show him some respect? It's him that should be showing us the respect.
It's like I'm talking to a brick wall here.
Actually, that's your proper title.
How dare you address the Emperor of the 12 Kingdoms, the High Dragon Priest of the sea and sky, the Ageless One. If you wish to speak, you speak to me.
I'll have you know. Of course we understand. It was actually tales of the Emperor's greatness that brought us here.
Take a look out there, princesses. What do you see?
People, sir. Thousands and thousands of people.
That's right. Thousands of pathetic, growling mortals under the Emperor's command. Look at them all, staring at us. And those are only the inhabitants of the Spring Temple. Everyone who walks on this island belongs to the Emperor. Do you understand?
Of course we understand. We've come to search how the Emperor is able to live for so long.
You wish to know the secret of my eternal life? Of course, I just remember to take my vitamins every morning.
Really?
Of course not. I would never tell such a puny mortal such as yourself the secret of my eternal life. Okay, I'm bored of this conversation. It's time to sacrifice me.
What? You can't sacrifice us. We're too young to die.
Too young to die? Having grandma is, in my opinion, you're a little lucky right now.
I'll have you know, I'm only 12 years old.
12 years old?
What is it, Shaven? What do you mean we should sacrifice them? Today's feast day. What kind of feast day would it be without sacrifice?
That would be like the world's worst feast day.
Well, I'll let my people decide for me.
The atmosphere is tense here in the Spring Temple, as our unwilling captives are being led out in front of a live temple audience. But what will it be? If you want to see them viciously sacrificed, cheer now. If on the other hand, you want the emperor to show these captives mercy, cheer now. The people have spoken, and it seems they have chosen mercy.
Well, my day, princesses, without a second thought, we would have sacrificed you. Minister, show these sisters their room.
From that day on, the princesses were treated as welcome guests in the Spring Temple. They quickly returned to the lifestyle they had grown used to at home, having every wish swiftly met. Every wish, that is, except one they had traveled here for, the secret of eternal youth. Princess Kimmy grew older and frailer by the day, the mark of death clear on her face. That is, until a chance encounter with the Emperor Shaman.
Shaman, you know how the Emperor's able to live for so long, don't you? Shaman, please help me. I'm gonna die if I'm in this body for much longer. Shaman, you have to help me. I'm dying. I'll pay any price you ask.
The shaman led the princesses deep into the Spring Temple, through stone corridors and twisting corridors and stone doors. Deeper and deeper they went until the princesses realized they were no longer in the temple at all, but in the mountain, but on the huge underground caverns under the mountain itself. They soon arrived to a mighty fountain bursting out of the rock beneath.
It's beautiful. It's amazing. Can't you feel the mud between your toes? It's like getting a free pedicure. Think of the power this stuff has. But I don't get it. How is it supposed to help you? Shaman, please tell us what we're supposed to do next. I'm supposed to get in. Is that it? I don't get it. What happens now? I think you're supposed to get in with me. Why? I don't know. That's what he's trying to tell us. Okay then. That's me. That's my body. What's happened to my sister?
her. In doing so, she learned a secret that many would have killed for, the secret of staying forever young. Soon, of course, her new body, her sister's body, began to grow old and frail, but having cheated age once, it was easy to do again. All she had to do was find another willing body for her spirit to enter. And in time, another and another, traveling across continents and through time, leaving unwanted bodies behind her. She became accustomed to the wealth and fame of royalty. So, when the royal alliance fell from power, she became the next best thing, a celebrity. She was Ethel Clearwater, the famous singer. Then she was Bridget Makepeace, the acclaimed star of the silver screen. And finally, she was Eva Young.
Stop! All right, this is over. I've seen enough. Why would you do this to me?
Because you're a phony, spineless, cheating, morally old, bankrupt fraud.
How dare you call me old? I'm still in my prime and I always will be. Do you understand? How could you do this to me, Carly? I thought you understood me.
So did I. But you lied to all of us. I thought I really got to know you, but I was wrong.
No, Carly, I was wrong. Everything about my life is a lie. I knew it. Ava Young doesn't exist. I made her, well, I made myself up. I'm not 27. I'm not even 54. I'm 512 years old.
How's this story made up?
It's true, all of it. My sister Callie, she sacrificed her life for mine. If I just let myself shrivel up and die, her sacrifice would have been for nothing. So I just kept on going.
That is a story I made up.
No, Carly, you've made nothing up. You're the most honest person I've ever met. That's why I couldn't go through with it.
But what?
You know everything. Surely you knew how this was going to end. I needed another body to move into so I could continue my work. I would have given you everything you needed to succeed in life, fame and fortune, and then, when it was all over, I could have become Carly Plunkett. But something held me back. Maybe it was because you reminded me of who I used to be, when I was still Kimmy, when I was still truly myself. After that, I became so sure that I deserved to live, I didn't care about who else had to die, but I was wrong. So wrong. And now, it's down to me to make everything right.
If you've just tuned in, you're joining us in the middle of a gripping live finale. We've just seen the contestants completed a very unusual performance that has even our fabulous host, Ava Young, in tears. But don't worry if you missed it, because we'll be repeating it just as soon as we've figured everything out.
Well, I didn't see that coming.
I don't get it. That was just a story I made up. It sounded like she thought it was real.
The pressures of celebrity life can drive anyone insane. Just trust me on that one. I'd say she knew she had to retire soon and couldn't face becoming an old woman that nobody cared about. So she made up some story about how she could escape from it all.
Maybe. What if we were wrong about her?
Whatever the truth is, she deserved everything she got. Don't waste your time feeling sorry.
Such a beautiful collection. It took me years to build, you know? Hundreds and hundreds of years of saving all my artifacts and collections and heirlooms from each life that I lived. It's funny, I can't even remember them now. They all merged into one. And it all started with you. My first gift. You may as well tell me how it works now. So tell me, you make it happen. Your secret's going to die with me, one way or another.
Hello, my old friend. Remember me?
Who are you?
I'm the worst night. No, I am Age. I've been waiting for you a long time.
No, you know.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to The True You. Now, please, welcome to the stage our hosts, Carly Plunkett and Angel Loveday. And of course, the house band, 2 Dimensions.
Before we begin, we'd like to take a moment to thank all the people who made this show possible. So please put your hands together for our wonderful actors.